Hi, welcome to my evening stream. Yeah, so it's going to be 6:30 roughly to 7:30. As I said before, I've got to get up for work in the morning, so I thought I'd do it earlier, give me time to rest. As I say, I've got to get up at 2:45 in the morning here in the UK, so I'll start work at 4. So I thought I'd do it now. Going forward, it probably would be about 6:30 to 7:30 streams. I did say 7 to 8 or yeah, 7 to 8 or 8 to 9, but 8 to 9 is too late for me. So I'm going to stick to like 6:30 to 7:30. Works out a bit better for me. So hello, thank you for joining me. If you've got any comments or suggestions to my description that I put in the prelim of this video, it'd be much appreciated. Yeah, I mean, if you could please press that like button, that'd be great. It would mean a lot to me. If you're not already subscribed, for considering doing so. I'm only 3 away from 900 subscriptions, and yeah, quite excited about that, to be honest. I've been around about 800 for quite a while now, so anything to help the channel would be much appreciated. But yeah, anything you want to chat about, sport, collecting, even if my missus is on there, if she wants to talk about anything collecting or watching TVs or TV programmes, it'd be much appreciated. I know sometimes she joins. So no, that person's gone.
Have you moved from that
So
spot?
yeah, I'm just waiting for a few more people to join to start talking, or you can leave a suggestion in the comments. I'm only using my phone, so if there's a lot, it will take me a while to get through them all. But yeah. Oh, hi, welcome to the channel. Oh, 7 people now. Yeah, so like as the stream is getting on now, I will be on to about 20 to 8 roughly, hour streams. If you don't mind pressing the like button or dislike button, it'll mean a lot to me, because obviously I'm only a small channel and YouTube doesn't like promoting smaller channels, really. So I'm trying to get to 900 subscribers, as I said when I started the stream. So if anyone watches and contributes, if they would consider liking the video or consider subscribing to my channel. I'm only 3 away from 900 subscriptions. Obviously my goal is 1,000, but anything's appreciated. Yeah, so like anything about football, sport, geeky, collecting. I've normally got an opinion about everything. It's like an interactive just an interactive show. Most of my comment answering it is through speaking. I do have problems writing, so social media, YouTube is a great way for me to answer comments or any discussions we get going. Yeah, so thank you for the 2 people who like my videos and 6 people watching. An old man talking about collecting. My main focus is obviously Batman. Thank you very much. Yeah, so like if as you can see in my background, I'm mainly a DC fan, but I do focus just mainly on the Batman character for my collecting. I do love sport, football, TV shows. So yeah, I don't really come with a written notes on what I'm going to talk about because I do have a confidence issue when it comes to things like that, and I like the interaction of people talking about what they've been doing over the weekend, whether they've been watching the football. I'm primarily watch the Premiership because I'm here in the UK, but yeah, so anybody, as I say, I will be here roughly till about, what time is it now? Yeah, roughly about 20 to 8, and then I'll get something to eat, and then I have to go to bed because I start really early in the morning. So yeah, how's everyone's weekend going? 12 people on. If anyone's got anything to talk about, please do so. What's your favourite DC character? What's your favourite Marvel character? Marvel wise, Spider-Man. I do like Spider-Man, but I don't collect Spider-Man. I did do, but I primarily kept Batman little statues, you know, PVC statues. I did own bigger statues, but yeah, I either broke them or they were quite hard to maintain, and you're always scared of breaking them. So if anyone's into collecting geeky stuff, anything, just chat away. It's like, you know, just put a comment in and then we can start chatting. I do keep religion and politics out because everyone's got their own private feelings about everything, and I don't want my channel to become like a politically orientated channel or a religious channel. I do hope the other people who normally subscribe and watch to pick up. I've got notifications on. So yeah, so '67. I don't know what that quite means, but 67. Yeah, so I can read the comments and then I can talk because I don't have the facility on my phone to. I probably do, but I'm not that advanced yet. This is only about my 4th or 5th live stream, like in this format. I do like Batman because obviously anyone can be Batman. That's why the reason why I like really into. I like the dark character as well. He means well. Reminds me a bit of like I used to love Robin Hood films when I was a kid. So that was always kind of special to me. That the hero. Always more about the hero than the villains. Like I don't collect any rogues to do with Batman. It's just mainly Batman. Got some new statues coming, so there'll be reviews on the channel. So if anyone's into like Batman or DC or Marvel and you're watching, if you consider subscribing, it'd be brilliant. If not, just hit the like button to help the channel. As I say, I'm only a small independent little channel. Everything's funded by myself. I don't have Patreon. I don't have anything like that. I don't intend to. I'm just here. I'm a geek. So that's what I like talking about. This is my therapy from everyday life, so I try my best. So I've just done a review of the Man United game against Fulham, if anyone's interested. That was a really good game. Hi, yeah, hi to you. So yeah, there's a lot of new names on these streams, so it seems to be until everybody knows what time my streams are going to be on, that like for them to catch up, especially the older ones who view me for earlier ones. Thank you very much. I am cool. Well, I'm not cool. I'm just me. I'm a quite patient, simple person who likes geeky stuff. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, I have bad days like everyone else. I try to stop coming on when I'm feeling down because, but life is the way it is. We've all got to get on. So, yeah, I'm quite a geek. I've always collected all my life. So, from Action Man when I was younger to Soldiers to $6 Million Man. You got to remember, these were when they came out in the 70s and they were quite expensive. And I've always collected something. Thank you very much, Hank. See, I've never seen that. I don't know, is it any good? I've heard of people recommending it, but I'm very, not selective, but I like to pick and choose. It's really good. Well, I'll give it a go then. I will give it a go. It's not going to hurt me to watch 1 or 2 episodes and see if I like it, is it? I mean, I watched Alien Earth. Loved the first 2 episodes. I thought the third one was really bad. I'm not keen on that. Got a bit silly. I love Alien versus Predator, or Alien and Predator. So that's the one I'm watching at the moment, but that's out once a week. Peacemaker's coming out, season 2, so we might watch that together. What else? The new 007 series is on Prime, so I might give that a like. Apparently it's quite different from it was before. It's not so, the first series was a bit wishy-washy in places, but apparently they've tightened up on it and made it a lot better. But I'll put Breaking Bad, I'll probably look it up tomorrow, see what it's about. I mean, I've heard of it, I know it's a great series, but I think it's on Netflix, isn't it? So I'll have to watch that on my missus' account. So, yeah, I've got 6 new statues coming, all about, what would I say, just 12 inches, or maybe slightly under. So I'm looking forward to them coming because they're all like dark metal, Batman, and a bit different away from the streams and stuff I normally. I do love reading, but I do struggle with reading, being dyslexic. So you read the same page 4 times, but I like graphic novels because I can read them and look at pictures. So I've got a few of them to read. So that's going to be my new hobby. I did a video on, we started decorating the hallway black and white. It was grey before. I went through a stage of painting everything grey because I wanted a dark black dark grey room because I've got building a home theatre. Well, I haven't started yet, but I've got a big screen, 110 screen in my front room at the moment. So my collection will be going in the other room. So looking forward to doing that. So I've got other projects to get on with. Like, life seems really busy as you get older for some reason. Like, days go quick. I've been off work for 2 weeks on holiday and I haven't done half the stuff that I was going to do, which is really funny. Well, for me anyway, because I like doing 9 million things at once, or I plan 9 million things at once. So I do waffle a bit, but then that's just me. So where's everyone from? Obviously I'm based in the UK. There's not much, there is a few geeky channels in the UK, mainly hot toys, not so much statues, that's more of an American thing. I watch a lot of American shows and live streams, but a lot of them are like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. So I wanted to do one in the UK. That's the reason I'm called the Thehumblebatcollectoruk UK, just so people can say, oh, he's from the UK. I do love statues. I did collect a lot of hot toys, but I gave away. I sold a lot of them because it was just getting overbearing. I do have an issue with being a bit of a minimalist. Oh, I'm just going to sit down a bit. don't know if you can still see me. I'm a bit of a minimalist, so try and make it so you can see me. Yeah, so I have to focus on one kind of collection at a time, whereas with Hot Toys obviously you've got Star Wars, you've got you know, Spider-Man, Marvel, DC, and everything else in between. And it gets quite expensive with Hot Toys. They're very good, but my budget's only kind of gone down a bit, so I just collect like PVC statues, like for Diamond Select, or. But I'm doing videos of these when they come in. So I've started a new section on here as well. It's called Retro Movies on a Thursday. So like things I watched McVicker, so I've done a review for that. That goes out on Thursday. I do love movies, so I'm trying to fix a certain day that I'm going to be talking about movies. And then like if people go, oh, I like that, then we might do a live stream just about movies. So yeah, but I do like a lot of older movies, not mainly the ones that everyone else likes, but I like, as I say, I like McVicker because that was a true story, and you know, escaping prisons is pretty fun. Well, I don't know, I've never escaped prison, but yeah, so yeah, so if anyone wants to start a topic, please do, you know. Thank you for the 3 people who have liked my video, and anyone who has subbed, but obviously I can't check on here till after. But my goal is, if I got to 900 by the end of the week, I'd be happy. Yeah, it's Hank from Breaking Bad. But I don't know if there is a Hank in Breaking Bad because I've never seen it. So I will give it a go. I normally, if someone recommends a show, I normally watch two or three, 1 to 3 episodes. Especially if they've got a lot of seasons. I don't know how many seasons Breaking Bad's got. As I say, I finished watching Last of Us, both seasons. I've done a review of them, but they're not due out yet. So look to see that, what my thoughts were on it. And yeah, as a breaking season, has it got more? See, the problem I've got, if a series has got like more than 5 seasons, I find it struggle to watch. So you know, that's just where I am. Got 18 minutes already of me waffling on. I do apologise, but that's just the way I am. As I say, this is my escapism. And I like the fact that loads of people from all over the world are focusing on my one live stream, or 2 live streams a week. It's quite amazing, to be honest. It's like 9 people, you know, or 7 people now. I don't mind. You know, I used to only get 1 when I used to do it ages ago, because I only collected Hot Toys, but I wasn't really into live streaming. But now I just find it a great escapism, you know, for an hour, you know, talking about geeky stuff. And then some people put comments about geeky stuff. Hello, what, 12 people now. So yeah, and anyone's got friends and that, they can throw them my way to subscribe or like the video. As I say, any help I get is much appreciated. I mean, as I say, it's only me. So it's a crazy world we live in, so this is a great way for me. I mean, I could do some unboxing videos on these live streams if anyone's interested in watching them, and then do a review afterwards. But I don't know if people are into that. As I say, I am a newbie to this kind of thing. I just, anybody. I like all these emojis that go up the side. I can't really see them because I haven't got my glasses on. But I can just about read the comments. Right, give us a sec. I'm going to get... Oh no, they're here. That's handy. See my bald head for a second. That's better. Yeah, so I can read them now. You look like Felix from... I don't know that one either. I don't know if that's an insult, compliment or whatever. There's a lot of shows I don't know about or other geeky stuff. But, I move around a lot, that's why I'm sitting on the floor. That's my... You look like Hank from Breaking Bad as a compliment. Oh, thank you very much. As I say, I've not seen it, so that's two, I think, is that two people have recommended it or just the same person? But either way, I will give it a go. I hear it's really good. So, I don't know what the story entails or what it's about. Is it like a mob, like gangster TV show, or is it like horror, or... I'm not very keen on, like... I know people love Walking Dead, but I find things like that a bit scary because then I think someone's going to come and start smashing down my door. I'm the type of person what horror films were made for, you know. Like gangsters, yeah, right, thank you. Yeah, I like gangster TV shows. So, about a drug mob, that's fine. Everything's about drugs these days. So, I'll give it a go, as I say, if it's recommended to me. Thank you to the 16 people watching and the 4 likes, as I say. It's very hard, it's quite weird on YouTube because I don't really normally go asking for likes and subscribers, because I always think that's quite rude. But YouTube seem to take away comments, and they take away subscriptions, and they take away likes. I don't know why. It's like, now it says 17 people watching and 4 likes. When it's downloaded, I normally only get, there might be 2 likes or something. It's very strange. But I will give it definitely... And what you've got to remember, if you subscribe to my channel, and I go on yours, like if it's visible, and I like the content, I will subscribe to you as well. But I only really subscribe to channel, you know, like stuff that I'm into. That's just the way I am. But I have subscribed to a lot of channels. You know what? You know, it's like it's a drug, innit? You like watch one video and you go, oh, I'll go back and watch all the rest of them, and then you never do. You know, what's that say? Is that saying 100%? I don't know. It does mean a lot to me, as I say. So if any of these 12 people on here, if you want to come in, what football teams you support, if any, women's or men's, I don't mind. I watch both. You know, any sport really. Boxing, toys, collecting, Funko Pops. I used to have a lot of Funko Pops. My missus does, but I don't really collect them now. You know, like Batman Funko Pops. It's like this, you know, when the market gets so much, it's like it gets too much because you want everything, and then you look at your collection and go, well, why did I buy that? Because I don't really like that. So that's why I stick to statues now. So as I say, I try to spread the videos out so I'm not boring people with the same theme. So yeah, I don't know what people collect now. I mean, Pokemon cards I know are a big thing because my oldest son collects them, but he collects them for liking them rather than... Cool, that's nice to know. Yeah, so like he collects like because he likes the look of them rather than the value. That's the only thing I can really advise people: don't collect thinking things are going to be worth a fortune. So I was watching a video yesterday, like someone collects like Black Series Star Wars, but the market on them has just dropped. I mean, I watch a lot of toy shop channels and like Toy Federation in America, and they're just influxed with them, and they're just like selling them off for like silly money, like more than what people pay. You know, collect what you like really than the hype of value. So, what's it? Can anyone explain what the crowns mean on it? Where you get #2? I don't understand where that's come from. It says top fans. Is that just like an emoji, or is that like YouTube thing, or? As I say, I'm a bit of a newbie to all this YouTube content. I mean, I do watch a lot of channels what do live streams, but they do like, say, you know, a whole series about Action Man, or a whole series about Warhammer figures, or a whole series of Pokemon. You know, I know it looks like I'm not putting a lot of effort in, but for me, just talking to people about collecting is quite like significant in my life, to be honest. And I do a lot of content videos, you know, like 3 minutes, so like you can watch like this, because a lot of people hold their phones like that, don't they, rather than their phones sideways. So I'm trying to experiment with different ways of doing it, if you know what I mean, Harry. So I'm not even sure what my age group of people watching my channel is, to be honest. So, I mean, I know I get a lot of like young adults, which is fine. They normally talk about their dogs and cats, and which is fine too. So back to down to 7. That's fine. I used to only have one, so to me it's 6. I don't mind. What do other people like collecting? Is there anyone in the chat who's willing to discuss what they collect, if they collect anything? I love music, but I'm not up to date with music. So yeah, I love my posters like that. I've spread them out because they're all crushed together. So I've moved them so they're like got their own, so you can enjoy them a bit more like a gallery. So that's good for me. But I will look up Breaking Bad. As I say, I'm open-minded to. I did watch Andor season 2 recently. So it was a bit of a mixed bag, really. Well, it kind of leads up to Rogue One, doesn't it? So, any Star Wars fans in the house? Anybody into collecting? Toys? Statues? Mr. Nugs, hi. Yo, me. What, you mean you collect something, or you're into something? This is fine too. I know I keep moving up and down. My head goes like for like down here, sitting up straight. It's because I'm sitting on the floor. I find it more comfortable. And you can see my collection behind me. My head's too big. So it'd be quite interesting if there was anyone in the UK about collecting. Because as I say, we don't really have a lot. It's always specifically Hot Toys, Rad Titan statues. I love that channel. I highly recommend that if you get a chance to watch it. If you're into statues, they're over here. But a lot of them are in America. Which I say, you're back. Good. You're in the UK. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this way, as you're in the UK, you can understand where, like over here, like it's so doom and gloom. Well, people I meet anyway, is, you know, that's why I want to talk about nice things, because everything's either politics, religion, or weather in the UK. It seems to be our obsession. So I want to know if anyone's into collecting. Because like over here, we didn't really have masks and all that to start off with. We always got imported from like American stuff. Most of ours was like Action Man, $6 Million Man, you know, figures like that. Even though they were American companies, Kenner and that. I mean, Star Wars took a little while to catch on over here. Like the toys and that. I mean, some of them prices are ridiculous. I wouldn't pay that. That's why I can see why people collect like Black Series or, you know, the 3 3/4 figures, you know, the retro line, because it's ridiculous. Mostly collect Star Wars and Marvel stuff, mostly posters. Ah, cool. I like posters. You must have either a lot of room, or do you not put them all up? Or do you frame them? What kind of Star Wars do you collect? Like, is it vintage, or is it the retro, or is it like the 6-inch? I keep some in the box, yeah. I can understand that. I mean, them three take up half my wall. Hot Toys. What, Star Wars Hot Toys? I did have a lot. Ah, right, I'm with you now. Yeah, so like, I had a lot. I mean, still got a sideshow Darth Vader that lights up. But that's about it for Star Wars. I mean, I did have Luke, Princess Leia, Padme. When that one came out, I really liked that hot toy. It was so good. See, most of the channels in the UK are about hot toys, like collecting wise. I mean, and vintage toys. So, have you like a big collection, small collection? How do you display them? I used to display mine in cabinets, but then you know, I started going into Marvel, like Scarlet Witch and Captain America. Though I love all them, I just didn't have a connection. So I had to think, right, I'm going to sell that, focus on Batman. Small, I display them on my shelf. Yeah, so way. You know, not everyone has to have detolfs and stuff like that. Sometimes, mind you, it does take a lot more cleaning when you have them on a shelf. I mean, I should know. I had them on like a bookcase, you know, a thick, wide bookcase. And then I went on to details, and then I didn't like them in there. Because I'm very hands-on. I like to, though I don't collect as much as hand-on toys now, because obviously I'm getting on a bit. I kind of, like yourself or whatever, I like to pose them and stuff like that. But Star Wars is quite expensive though. It depends what you're going for. I mean, especially if you go backwards and buy, you know, New Hope, Empire and Return of the Jedi hot toys. I mean, not so bad if you collect Mando and the new saga, or, you know, the Skywalker saga, or the pre-sequels. It's all, I've seen every single film in the cinema, so I'm quite happy about that. But I do love hot toys. If money was no object, I mean no object, I probably would have a room. I mean, the collection I used to have could have filled up at least 5 rooms. It just got too much. But I also have a James Bond Hot Toys figure. Is that the Daniel Craig one you've got? The new one? Where he's in the No Time to Die outfit? Yeah. What's that like? Is it any good? I mean, I'm not going to buy it because I obviously see James Bond is another avenue that I love. I quite liked it, but I didn't quite like the face. I thought at certain angles I didn't quite like get it. I think Star Wars is in. You know the original Obi-Wan Kenobi, Alec Guinness one. I still think looks amazing now. But as I say, there's still at least it holds a value if you're into collecting. But you know, for value. But if you're only collecting, it's just like a certain area of Star Wars figures you collect. I'm not ignoring anyone else. If anyone else wants to join in the chat about anything, just join in. But Star Wars kind of like a bit of a passion for me. Do you just collect all Star Wars Hot Toys, or is it Pacific ones? Because to me it'd be Empire Strikes Back if I was, because I love the film, and I used to love the figures. But there's the Luke Skywalker in his pilot outfit's quite expensive, because I really like that orange and white. But that's another reason I stopped collecting anything that wasn't like Batman related, because if you actually toted up how much you spent on it. Yeah, I have Star Wars theme shelves and Marvel. Then on my table that I watch TV on and play games. Alright. So you got it by itself then? Because it depends if they're going to release any more James Bond ones. Isn't it? Have you started watching the 007 on Amazon? Or did you just like the figure? So like, do you have all your Star Wars on like one shelf and then the next shelf down Marvel, or you've got one unit with Star Wars and one unit, just the figure? Do you like have two cabinet, like two shelves, or are they just literally shelves? One unit, yeah. That's a good way to have, because then it stops you can't overfill them, I think, anyway. You know, I used to. What Marvel ones do you collect? As I say, I've got 4 people watching and 5 likes. That's brilliant. Thank you very much. If you do watch this and you don't mind an old man waffling on about different things, if you consider liking or subscribing, would mean a lot, because I'm near 900 subscribers and my goal is 1,000, like total. If I got to 1,000, I would think I'd be made up, and like 500,000 views, because it's only me and my little channel. You know what I mean? See, Marvel wise, it's a bit harder, isn't it? Because I love Spider-Man, and I used to have quite a lot of gaming Spider-Man figures, and you know, the movies, and then it was like Scarlet Witch and Black Widow and Captain America, like I say. And it was just like, suddenly it took over my whole collection, which was, it was alright, but it was a bit overwhelming, really. Do you like both, or you got priority to Star Wars or Marvel? What games do you play? Because I've got a whole display which you can't see on camera, which has got like everything back to console I had when I was a child, which was in the 70s. So it was like Pong. And then I've got ones Dreamcast, N64, Sega Mega Drive, PlayStation 2, which is my favourite console of all time. Most of the games I've got are on there. Xbox 360 because that was my son's favourite console. Just bought Cameo. PlayStation 3, which I'm going to start playing Beyond Two Souls. Going to play that again because I love that. I loved Heavy Rain. Got a Switch for like Mario Kart and Smash Brothers mainly. Switch 1, not Switch 2. What, how many other consoles? Xbox original. I've got quite a few consoles and they're all linked up to a TV, so I can play them all. PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S. I haven't got an Xbox One. I did own one and stupidly sold it. But thank you anybody who was tuning in. It does mean a lot to me. And yeah. So my channel is basically chatting about different geeky stuff, occasionally showing you an item, asking people to join in comments so we can have a good chat. And what else? As I say, we keep politics and religion out because everyone has their own and no one can, you know, say one bad thing about somebody else's because it's just life. Everyone has their own opinions. But mine I try to keep on about how, you know, even mental health I try to talk about if people want to talk about that. What else? So I'm trying my best to do these live streams and make them not as boring as possible. But they are generally a chat. You know, people just want to come on and listen in or join in a conversation or start a subject like Mr. Nugs did about Star Wars, James Bond, playing video games. You know, they're all cool stuff to do. Collecting in general is cool, as long as you don't do what I did. And obviously went overboard, and I'm paying the price for it now. But that's life. But it doesn't change me as a personality. I'm still the same person. So thank you for the 7 likes, 5 people watching. It means the world to me. You don't realise how much it means to me. I'm sorry to anybody who normally subscribes and watches my live streams that I've started doing them a bit earlier. But that's all I can do because I've got to look after my health and get sleep. So, do you remember what was the first figure you bought? Oh, you know the stormtroopers? I had loads of them because they're really cheap. And then you couldn't pose them, so I sold them. You know, the modern ones from the new saga, Skywalker saga. First Order troopers. So I kind of I got rid of them because you couldn't pose them. I love my Ray. Ray is probably the one I regret most getting rid of. I've owned her about 3 times and then I said, oh, I don't collect Star Wars. But I used to like that figure. The one with BB-8. I think it's probably one of the first ones Hot Toys released of her. That was a really cracking figure. I don't mind any of the movies, to be honest. I'm not one of these people who hate on the new Skywalker saga or the pre-sequels or the originals. I just love Star Wars. So I even enjoyed the Obi-Wan show, especially the fight with Darth Vader, Ahsoka. I enjoyed that. See, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I'm just like, because I grew up being a geek, I can't accept that, you know, what things are when collecting or watching. So 45 minutes already, wow. So I always set my target of like an hour. And like the first 23 minutes, I'm always thinking, oh God, what am I going to talk about? I am of an age of over 60. That's all I can say. I'm not going to say my exact age. I wish I looked 24, to be honest. No, I wouldn't change my age. It's just one of them natural, you know, it's just one of them things. I'm as happy now as I was when I was 24. I may not look like it, but I am. In myself. Thank you very much. I don't know why people like my channel. I've had people tell me it's my voice, which is kind of find really funny. But as I say, anything, if you put notifications on, I'm always going to go on about 6:30 to 7:30. My goal is Tuesday and Sundays, and I'm going to do it 6:30 to 7:30 because I'm always at work, and then I have to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, that's a good time. And thank you for loving my channel. It really means a lot to me, you know. And if anyone wants to subscribe, that's a bonus for me. I never push for likes and subscribing, but it just shows that there's a brilliant, lovely community out there, and I love them. I love everybody, because you just take me on my face value. Look at my ugly mug with my glasses on, and talking about geeky stuff, and hopefully people join in talking about geeky stuff. I love art. Anyone want to talk about art? I love art. I'm not the best artist in the world, but I can appreciate art. So if anyone's into art, as I say, sports, anything really. I'm really surprised I've got 3 people watching, honestly. Like, but life is very strange. I love YouTube for this exact reason. I can express myself quite happily in my own little community, talking about the things I love, and no one can judge me. If they do, that's their choice, but I mean, I've had the odd comment of people calling me stupid and you can't spell properly, but I say I unsubscribe to them channels because I don't need it in my life. You know what I mean? I am who I am. I am the person I am. But yeah, so there's going to be a big change. All this stuff behind will be moving to a new room over the next few weeks, probably. So looking forward to that. It'll be like my own space, so I can have my own 110-inch projector up there, screen, a 4K projector, and you know your name says loves gymnastics. Does that mean you actually like gymnastics, or is that just a name you came up with? It's like some of these YouTube names are quite funny. Hi, welcome to my channel. As I say, everybody's welcome as long as we talk about happy things. I don't try to make it a depressive channel as much as possible. And we've got enough of that in the real world. So, but yeah, I've got about 10-11 minutes left before I have to end the stream, just due to I've got to get up early in the morning, otherwise I'd still be on here 3 hours later. I've got to be a bit realistic. So anyone who has subscribed, I'll say thank you now, because I can't see it, and it does mean the world. As I say, my aim is 900 by the end of the week. That's only a few more. Your YouTube video. No, I'm happy the way I am. I don't know what SEO is, but I'm just happy just sitting in front of a camera. I don't need any fancy promotions, or I know I could do better, but I don't choose to, because I'm I'm very self-critical anyway, so I don't know why 6 people are watching me and 7 likes, but thank you very much. The world is full of people who are very kind. Yeah. So hopefully the people who have subscribed before, like I say, catch on to the fact that I'm going on at 6:30 to 7:30 instead of 7 to 8 or 8 to 9, because that's the time that's best for me. So, and I did a video saying that's the times of day I'm going to do. So hopefully they catch on and catch up and carry on and come back to my live stream, because the more the merrier, to be honest. It's like, I love it. And I say I don't come with a plan of what to talk about. You know, I might repeat myself 1,000 times, but people are so kind, they don't really pick me up on it. So, yeah, another week over. Back to work tomorrow. All the joys of that. But that's what life's about, isn't it? Well, it's not about money, and that's for sure. I get that mentioned at work all the time. Oh, could do overtime, get more money. I don't want it. Oh, the business is doing really well. I don't care. You're paying me a wage. As long as I feel like I'm doing all right in the job I'm doing, that's all that matters to me. You know what I mean? I don't get built up in work, social media and all that. I tell you, everyone knows I work in retail, shop like supermarket. I don't get involved in all that. They might not agree with me, but I don't care. So, I've got a sore throat now. Yeah, so it's quite funny because like, I always say like obviously I had Mr. Nug talking about his hot toys, but he stopped talking about them now. But I love geek stuff, whether it's cars, watches. I mean, I don't have a collection of watches, but I love watches. I just think they're amazing. And I follow a lot of channels. Most of the channels I do pick for certain things that I subscribe to, because I think they're really good about what they do. So I try to be a bit careful about what ones I put on there, but I haven't subscribed to a lot. From everything from Bruce Lee to statues to Batman, hot toys, vintage toys, vintage life, you know. So, and anybody who stays with my channel is an absolute star, because it means the world to me. Just being able to interact with anybody, even if it's for a short hour, I don't care. It keeps me going for a long time. As I say, I will try and do one on a Tuesday and Sunday. There will be days where I do other ones, or I might not do one on a Tuesday. It all depends about my mental health. I never got anything to talk about. But thank you to the 8 people watching now and 7 subscribing. And if you stay, thank you very much. It's just me. And hi. I like saying hi to people, because everybody's all over the world. So if you're a returning watcher on my channel, just say that, oh, I've come back. Then I know. So yeah, so like 6:30 to 7:30 is going to be my go-to time for live streams. I will always put a video on first saying, right, I'm going live tonight. So put notifications on for that, and there's 7 people watching. Thank you very much. It's very special. I know we're in a world of billions of people, but I'm not. I'm just happy with people being nice, being kind to other people. That's what we need in the world. A bit more community. None of this social media that everyone feels more lonely or, you know, very negative. There's a lot of negativity on social media and on YouTube, but I try to keep it as positive as possible because I love what I do. That's basically talking about geek stuff. So yeah, I'm going to call it a day now because I'm getting tired and getting ready for work. It's roughly an hour anyway that I've been on. Thank you to anybody who's just joined. If you consider liking video, it would be great. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. I understand that. Everyone's fast content creating nowadays. You know, flashy graphics and that. That's not me. It's just me waffling in front of a camera, talking about geek stuff and reacting to what people say to me. You lot take care now, and I shall see you in the next live stream or next video I put on. And yeah, take care now. Bye for now.